Hi, and welcome to the Patch Chat. My name is Frankie, and I'm so happy you're here. I'm a health mentor, teacher, and guide in the world of wearable wellness. And I love helping people learn and discover the power of light and how it can support the body's natural ability to renew, repair, and thrive. I absolutely love these patches. And one of the things I love most about them is that they are non-transdermal, which means that nothing is transferring to your skin from the patch. Really, what it's doing is reflecting your own light back to you. So let's talk about how that light gets reflected back. So each patch has its own unique pattern, just like this disco ball. And when the light reflects off of it, it reflects your light back to you, just like you see here. Our body emits infrared light, and when that light hits the patch, it reflects your light back to you. How cool is that? When we go out into the sun for 15 to 20 minutes, it stimulates our body to create vitamin D, and the absence of light is the same. So when the light goes away, our pupils dilate, letting us know that it is dark, and our body then releases melatonin to make us sleepy. And the same is true when the light returns in the morning. When your body recognizes that the light is returning and it's getting brighter, your body releases serotonin, the happy hormone that wakes you up and gets you going. So we're always being affected by light. Today, I'm going to be going over the family of LifeWave patches, what they are, how they work, and how each one supports your body in its own unique way. Let's get into it. Let's start with the patch that began it all. Over 20 years ago, LifeWave founder and inventor David Schmidt created the very first wearable light technology patch, Energy Enhancer. David isn't just another entrepreneur. He's the mind behind over 200 patents, a pioneer who was even contracted by the U.S. Navy SEALs to design survival technology when they needed a way to support stamina, endurance, and energy in the field. David delivered something nobody had ever seen before, a patch that helps the body use its own fat stores for fuel. Now, here's the key: this isn't a stimulant. No caffeine, no chemicals, no drug. This patch does not give you physical energy like caffeine does, but more of a sustainable energy that supports vital energy needs of your body, such as cognition, respiration, circulation, and nerves. Energy Enhancer uses the power of light to encourage the body's natural process called beta oxidation. Simply put, it helps turn stored fat into usable energy. It converts your own body fat for fuel. Energy Enhancer is a two-patch system that's clinically proven to induce cellular beta oxidation to burn fat and convert it into vital energy. This patch has been clinically proven to increase overall energy, endurance naturally without the use of stimulants or drugs. It is best utilized on days you will be more active. Beyond energy and endurance, Energy Enhancer supports circulation and the lymphatic system, helping your body clear out daily toxins and perform at its best. And on a cellular level, it encourages the mitochondria, your cell's power plant, to make more ATP, the fuel your body runs on. Possible benefits: improves clarity and motivation, supports physical activity, balanced cognition vitality, and supports metabolic function. It supports homeostasis. Homeostasis is your body's way of keeping everything in balance. Think of it like your body's thermostat. Whether it's your temperature, hydration, hormones, or energy levels, your body is always adjusting to keep things stable and working smoothly. When homeostasis is off, you feel it: fatigue, stress, discomfort. And when it's balanced, you feel calm, energized, and well. Energy enhancer patches are a two-patch system. Each sleeve contains 30 patches, 50 white and 50 tan, for a total of 15 uses. White patch on the right and the tan patch on the left. Placement is flexible. Wear on wrist, knee, ankle, or upper arm, but always white on the right, tan on the left. Wear for 12 hours per day with a 12-hour break for 14 consecutive days for best results. That's why athletes, performers, and anyone who wants more vitality loves this patch. In 2008, the Olympic swim team used energy enhancer patches that swept the field with medals. LifeWave passed the Olympic anti-doping requirements with flying colors. LifeWave patches are approved for athletes' use around the world. It's not just about quick boost, it's about sustaining energy, cellular wellness, and supporting longevity. Energy Enhancer is the original story of LifeWave, and it's still one of the most powerful tools for wearable wellness today. Next up, we have IceWave, our breakthrough patch designed to support comfort and relief through light and energy. This is my favorite patch that has helped reduce chronic pain that I have been suffering from for 3 years after a car accident. Here's what makes IceWave different. It doesn't mask or numb like creams or pills. Instead, it works with your body. Think of pain as energy that's stuck. IceWave helps open those channels, allowing the body to naturally restore flow and ease. The technology is simple to use. Place the patch near the area of concern, shoulder, knee, back, wherever the body is calling for support. You can even scan around using the clock method to find the most effective placement. Within minutes, most people notice a shift as the body finds balance again. IceWave is one of the fastest ways to experience how powerful wearable light technology can be. Non drugs, non chemical, and completely in sync with your body. AccuLife and IceWave are the same patches, only one's for human beings and one's for our furry friends. Clinically proven to support sensitivity and pain in horses, which supports these benefits. Fast acting and immediate pain relief, supports improved mobility, reduces overall stress, reduces inflammation, no drugs, and non invasive. If IceWave is about comfort and flow, Silent Nights is about rest and renewal. This patch is designed to support your body's natural circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells us when it's time to sleep and when it's time to wake. By signaling the body with light, Silent Nights helps promote the natural release of melatonin, the key hormone that prepares us for deep, restorative sleep. Placement is flexible, giving several options. The inventor David Smith even recommends rotating patch positions for the first week to find what works best for your unique body. Common favorite spots include behind the ear and certain points on the legs, where many users report the most noticeable results. Many people notice improvements not just in how long they sleep, but in the quality of their sleep. More restful nights, more time spent in rejuvenating REM cycles, and waking up refreshed. Stages of sleep. Stage one is light sleep. You're drifting off, muscles relax, heartbeat slows. Stage two goes deeper. Body temperature drops. Your system prepares for repair. Stage three is deep sleep. That's where real restoration happens. Tissue repairs, muscle growth, immune strength. And then stage four is the REM, the dream stage, where your brain restores memory, learning, and creativity. When you miss these cycles, your body misses the repair. And that's why quality sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. The best ways to use Silent Nights. The Silent Nights patch should be worn at night by applying it 30 minutes before you would like to fall asleep. Try a different location every night, as seen on the right, to find out which location works best for you. Wear it only during your sleeping hours for best results. Use it for 2 full weeks to see maximum benefits. Let's talk about SP6 patch. SP stands for spleen meridian, one of the key energy channels in traditional Chinese medicine. SP6 is known as the cravings and hormones patch. This patch is designed to balance the body's endocrine system, the network of glands that helps regulate hormones, energy, metabolism, and overall wellness. Think about how important that is. Your thyroid, adrenals, pancreas, even your digestion. All of these rely on balanced endocrine system. When things are out of rhythm, we feel it everywhere. SP6 helps bring harmony back to that system. Your endocrine system makes hormones that control your moods, growth and development, metabolism, organs, and reproduction. Controls how your hormones are released, sends those hormones into your bloodstream so they can travel to your body parts. The SP6 Complete patch is best used on 1 or 2 locations. When you want to curb cravings, such as sugar or food hunger, use the patch on the SP6 acupoint location, which is 4 finger width above the inner ankle bone. When wanting to support hormones such as menopause symptoms, use the SP6 patch on the left ST36 acupoint, which is on the upper left outer shin muscle below the knee. The human biofield. Not all LifeWave patches work with peptides. Some of the very first patches invented by David Smith over 20 years ago were designed to work directly with the body's natural light and energy, what they call the biofield. Think of it like a conversation between light and the body's energy system. The patch sends a signal. The body responds by triggering its own natural processes for balance, wellness, and vitality. No drugs, no chemicals, just the body's own energy being guided by light. Now, that's the power of wearable wellness technology, working in harmony with the biofield that's already within you. Here's how it works. Our bodies naturally emit heat and low levels of light. Our bodies emit infrared light that can be seen in thermal scans and with night vision goggles. This light activates the patches, causing them to reflect a very specific wavelength from the crystalline lattice pattern inside the patch back on to the dermis of your skin. Each patch has a specific pattern that signals your body to produce various health benefits through the proliferation of indigenous amino acids and strings of amino acids called peptides. Each patch has its own specific pattern of wavelengths that tells your body what to do. It is ultimately your body that is healing you. The patches are just like switches. When you turn on a light switch, it's not the switch that provides the power, but the electricity that is allowed to flow through the switch once it's turned on. In our body, we have meridians, which are the energy pathways, and the acupuncture points. So when we're placing the patches, we are placing the patches on these energy pathways. All right, let's talk about X39. Now, the patches I just shared with you are amazing on their own, but now let's step into a whole nother level. These are the newer patches from David Schmidt, developed in the last 10 to 15 years, and they work a little differently inside the body. Let's start with X39. This is our flagship patch, the foundation for everything else. Why? Because X39 signals the body to elevate a peptide called GHKCU. Studies have shown it plays a role in cardiovascular health, brain function, immune support, wound repair, better sleep, energy, and more. Over time, it helps reset your body to a more youthful, vibrant state. Now, David Schmidt says, give it a month for every decade of your age to truly experience the full transformation. Possible benefits. It elevates the stem cell peptide GHKCU, which is known as the holy grail of healing, reduces pain and inflammation, stimulates rapid wound healing, elevates collagen and antioxidants, increases joy, energy, and stamina. Now let's talk about X49, which we like to call X39's sister patch. X49 works with a different peptide, AHKCU, that supports lean muscle, strength, bone density, and cardiovascular health. Where X39 is systemic, working through the entire body, X49 is more targeted, focusing on muscle, bone, heart, and brain. X49 also supports cardiovascular health, cognitive function, as well as increases bone density, muscle gain, and fat loss during more intense types of workouts. Possible benefits: protects the brain and supports cognitive function, enhances sports performance and faster recovery, builds lean muscle mass and reduces fat, reduces EMF and cell phone radiation. When combined with X39, both body composition and sports performance are improved by 30%, increases testosterone and builds bone density, protects the heart, and supports healthy blood pressure. Now let's talk about the power duo, X39 and X49. Start your patch journey with X39 and 49 together creates a powerful foundation. This duo supports bone strength, lean muscle development, healthy hair, and even provides balance for those who are sensitive to environmental stressors like EMFs. Athletes especially love this combination. It helps the body support optimal performance, stamina, and faster recovery. X39 resets the body towards repair and renewal, while X49 focuses on muscles, bone, and cardiovascular health. Together, they're the ultimate team for strength, resilience, and vitality. Now let's talk about Aeon, the patch that's been one of LifeWave's top sellers for over a decade. Before X39, Aeon was the number one patch in the company, and for good reason. Aeon is designed to support the body in two key ways: calm and balance. We even call it the happy patch because it helps bring the nervous system back into harmony. Too many of us live in fight or flight mode, stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. When the nervous system is stuck there, the body can't fully repair. Aeon helps the body shift back into balance so that it can focus on renewal. Aeon supports relaxation and stress management, healthy mood and emotion, as well as overall mobility by melting away tension. I like to call the Aeon patch the chill pill without the pill. It helps reduce inflammation, supports the body's stress response, helps reduce adrenal fatigue, supports cognition and memory, supports balanced emotions and positive moods. Now, two patches I almost use every day. The dynamic duo is X39 and the Aeon patch. X39 is all about repair and renewal, and Aeon is all about reducing stress and inflammation. Now, if you have any additional inflammation or excess stress in your life, then you'll want to start wearing both X39 and the Aeon patch at the same time, both worn during the daytime, in two different spots. Stem cells go after inflammation first and can be blocked by too much stress hormone, cortisol. You will notice much faster results with X39 when you pair it in the beginning with the Aeon patch. You're going to want to do this for the first 2 to 3 months until you feel your stress and inflammation are under control. You may then move from using Aeon maybe 3 to 5 times per week or as needed. Now, if you're anything like me, where I had several injuries, chronic pain, and inflammation, I found that wearing Aeon with the X39, pairing them together, I was able to knock out that additional stress and that bring that cortisol level down. We don't realize that when we have a lot of stress, cortisol goes high, which raises our insulin, which overstimulating your insulin is not good for the body. So the Aeon patch is an extra boost of reducing that inflammation, which reduces cortisol so that the X39 can really do its magic. Now let's talk about glutathione, often called the body's master antioxidant. Glutathione is the body's master antioxidant that supports organs and cellular detoxification. Glutathione is already in your body, working hard to protect your cells, detoxify, and support the immune system. But here's the challenge. As we age, our natural levels of glutathione decline, which leaves us more vulnerable to stress, toxins, and the effects of daily life. This patch has been clinically proven to elevate glutathione levels by an average of 3 to 400% within 24 hours when used for a 24-hour cycle. Incredible. Glutathione is the protection patch. It's one of the essentials: detox, immune strength, and longevity, all in one patch. Think of glutathione like your internal cleanup crew. It's constantly sweeping through the body, neutralizing free radicals, helping clear toxins, and supporting your immune defenses. And it doesn't stop there. By reducing oxidative stress, glutathione also supports cellular balance, longevity, and overall vitality. It works systemically, meaning through the whole body. For us, daily life is full of challenges: environmental toxins, stress, processed foods. Elevating your own glutathione with this patch is like giving your body an edge in today's world. It neutralizes toxins and free radicals, protects your cells from damage, supports your immune system so you can fight off illness, helps your liver detoxify harmful substances, keeps cells healthy, and repairs them so you age and recover better. And why is that important? Without enough glutathione, your body struggles to defend itself. Low levels are linked to faster aging, inflammation, and higher risk of illness. Keeping it high helps you feel better, recover faster, and age more gracefully. Now let's talk about carnosine, one of the most powerful tools in the YH family of patches. Carnosine is a natural occurring peptide in the body made of two amino acids that acts as a strong antioxidant. While glutathione works systemically throughout the entire body, carnosine tends to concentrate in specific places: the brain, the heart, the muscles, and key organs. Why does that matter? because those are the areas most impacted by aging and stress. Carnosine helps support the brain function, quicker processing, better communication between the left and the right hemispheres, and sharper cognition. In the heart and muscles, it supports endurance, strength, and recovery. What is carnosine? One of the biggest roles is balancing something called glycation process. That's the effect of blood sugar spikes on aging. Every time your body sugar spikes, tiny chemical reactions accelerate aging in the body. Carnosine helps the body buffer that process, supporting healthier aging from the inside out. Your body produces carnosine, and it's especially concentrated in the brain, heart, and muscles. Carnosine is a natural compound made from two amino acids, beta alanine and histidine. Carnosine slows down the rusting process inside your body. As we age, levels drop, which is why boosting it can help with healthy aging, better recovery, sharper brain function, and stronger performance. Clinically proven to elevate production of carnosine in the body. For many, this is a daily patch because the benefits compound over time. When your brain, heart, and muscles are supported, your whole body feels the difference. Carnosine is about more than today's energy, it's about protecting your tomorrow. Now let's talk about Alavida, LifeWave's nighttime patch and one of the most unique in the lineup. Alavida is often thought of as the beauty patch because of how it supports health, youthful looking skin, but the benefits go much deeper. Alavida helps reduce oxidative stress, the wear and tear that comes from toxins, stress, and everyday living. Sleep equals repair. Sleep isn't just rest, it's when your body does its deepest repair work. During sleep, cells regenerate and tissues repair. Hormones balance, including growth hormones and melatonin. The immune system strengthens, the brain clears out toxins, consolidates memory, and resets for the next day. When sleep is poor or cut short, the body misses out on this essential reset, leading to fatigue, faster aging, and less resilience over time. Alavida elevates the fountain of youth peptide, epithalmin, builds collagen, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, promotes firmer skin and evens out skin tone, lengthens telomeres, an indicator of longevity, protects the pineal gland, part of the endocrine system that balances hormones. Apply it before bed, wear it for 12 hours, and let your body do the work while you rest. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and learning all about the LifeWave patches. What I love most about this technology is how simple it is. It's wearable, it's natural, and it works in harmony with our body. Each patch is designed to support you in its own unique way, and together they create a powerful toolbox of wellness, vitality, and longevity. And now it's your turn to experience it. If something you heard today resonated with you, whether it was more energy, better sleep, support for balance, or healthier aging, I invite you to give the patches a try. The best way to understand how they work is to feel the difference for yourself. And if you know anybody that can benefit from this technology, please share this with them. Pass it on. Sometimes the right information at the right time can really change someone's life. I know it changed my life, and I'm forever grateful for the person that shared it with me. Thank you so much for joining me. Let your light do the healing.